She focuses more on the complicated of her and her mother's distance relationship, the hurt and the longing for connection. June's poetry is really important because she gave a voice to the experiences that many women, especially Black women, that they were feeling but didn't always seem represented in literature. Her work, like I said, is emotional, honest, and it is sometimes painful. Let's see. The poem, June explores the relationship between her and her mom. One of the biggest themes in the poem is June speaking about how clearly she cares for her mother, but there's also a lot of frustration that she's feeling and sadness about the relationship not feeling comforting at all or at times. And instead, she just feels like their relationship is complicated, which of course makes the parents and the poem real, because every relationship with a parent is not always nice and sweet and warm. A lot of relationships, even whether it's with a parent or a father, it is a struggle, it is a distance, and you're trying to find some sense of connection from a child's point of view to a parent's point of view in a relationship. Another important theme was the identity of June growing up. She's trying to figure out, how her mother shaped her life and who she became as a person. There's this feeling that the family relationship can leave deep emotional effects even years later. The tone of the poems feels reflective and sad, but also honest. June doesn't try to make a relationship look perfect. Instead, she just really shows how love and pain can coexist at the same time. And the honesty makes the poem even stronger because it feels more genuine and relatable to what a lot of women or young girls go through with their mothers. The poem structure and language are also important. June uses simple but emotional language, which makes the poem easier to connect to emotionally. It almost sounds like June speaking directly from her own memory, which, even though I know she's speaking in third person as another person, she is speaking about herself, because in her own biography and her life, her and her parents did have a strain in a relationship, especially with her being bisexual, having a kid, once being married to a white man at that time when there were civil rights movements going on. Then she divorced and became bisexual, so it was a struggle. The poem stood out because I love how honest June was. She didn't try to hide how uncomfortable her emotions was. But most importantly, her poem explored family, identity, and pain and love in a very truthful and transparent way.